So, welcome, fans of the framework, to Just Start with Jane. And I'm joined by this amazing young nursing leader, Kelsey Lund, who is the Director of Inpatient Operations in the Gunderson Health System over in Wisconsin, part of Michigan as well. But she hails from Gunderson Boscobel Health or Hospital and Clinics
Mhm.
in Boscobel, Wisconsin. So, another cool, interesting part about you is you have been our initiative champion for
Mhm.
5 years in that amazing transformational journey that your organization took, and you rocked that. I will just say, girl, you rocked that
Well,
role.
thank you.
Totally rocked that role. So, today I asked Kelsey to join me because both as a nursing leader, a clinical leader, a leader of their transformational journey, you're a huge part of the positive communication standards. And today we're going to talk about managing up. And I think pretty much managing up is like super universal. I mean, you can
Mhm.
go right back to how our mothers raised us. If you don't have nothing good to say about someone, you don't say it at all, right? And so I think of managing up in a couple different ways. The first is not managing down. Because even though we're all heroes in healthcare, what I notice that some people do is portray themselves in a positive light and portray others negatively. And when that happens, I think what people don't realize is that our communities, our patients, their families see the entire organization. I mean, how many times, Kelsey, have you noticed that, like maybe your ER did really, really well on this patient satisfaction survey, but billing was messed up. So they rated you
Mhm.
down. Or the x-ray department was cold and they rated you down. Or someone didn't greet them in patient access. And I remember thinking that as an ER leader is like, or an inpatient leader even is like, oh, we were so close to a
Mhm.
great survey. So it is the whole picture. Even if you have this amazing over the top physician who believes that he or she leads, the positive patient experience, there's a team. And
Mhm.
everybody needs to speak of each other, the team, in a positive light. And when we do that, then we just cut out all the crap that people might not even care about, such as X-ray was cold. Who cares? Right? That's minor. The other thing that can happen is that there are those people in the universe, and you've heard me say this many times, both live and in fans of the framework, that there are truly those humans in the world that just can't see the positive, that
Mhm.
just truly don't have anything great to notice about another department or another peer or a physician, and really manage them up in the situation. So tell me what managing up means at Gunderson Boscobel.
So we use managing up in a couple of different ways. We use it to promote our organization. So
Mhm.
any new or existing service lines that we have, as well as any upgrades that we've done, new equipment, new procedures that we can do. And then we also use it as a way to help our patients feel comfortable while they're here. So those shift handoffs or departmental handoffs, to really talk up the next person that the patient's going to be dealing with. Like you said, we're all a team, and the patient becomes part of that team too. So we want to have them as comfortable and confident as possible along that journey too.
Great. Did you train as managing up, or did you train it as another catchy name?
Nope, we call it what it is. It's managing
Okay.
up.
All right.
Um, our service lines, departments, each other, all of that. And we do refreshers every year just to kind of bring it back to top of mind, because it's
Sure.
one of those things that once you start doing it and you have it embedded, you almost just forget that you're doing it.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, it's just muscle memory.
Hmm.
So if you manage up a part, a service line that's maybe new for your organization, how does that get rolled out to employees? Does Teresa, your CEO, do that at a forum or?
Yep. At
Okay.
each of our forums are called base camps because everything's around our Reaching New Heights initiative. So at each base camp, we have new services and new service lines and new equipment that Teresa talks about and lets all the staff know what has just recently been implemented since our last base camp and what's on the very soon horizon to
Okay.
come.
All right. And so that would include a new physician, even if it's in an
Oh
old
yeah,
service line, like you added a family doc or something. So,
absolutely.
all right, cool. So what do you think from your Managing Up campaign has made the greatest impact in your organization?
So our organization, we added it to our departmental scorecards. We are big on scorecards. All of
Hmm.
our departments have them, and it's a means of tracking how that department is impacting our organizational goals.
Hmm.
Because if everybody works towards those org goals, we're going to be much more successful than just a few people or a few pockets here and there. So one thing that we've done is our growth goal. Um,
Hmm.
we've seen some struggle over the past on what can certain departments do to help impact the growth goal, especially non-patient care departments. So things like sharing Facebook posts about something, an event or a service line, or even an open job, talking to a friend or a neighbor about the services that we offer here when they're, you're mowing the yard and someone's got a knee ache or a hip ache. Oh,
Yeah.
we have orthopedic surgery here every week now.
Yeah.
Things like that to really be
Mhm.
able to promote it. And then they can let their manager know that they did that, and they can keep track on their scorecard of how many times the department has managed up the organization, which has been a really good way to get people engaged in that and then get some ownership in it too.
Sure. Nobody wants to lose. I don't know how many times I can
No.
say that to leaders. Your people may not want to work a Saturday night shift overtime, but they don't want to lose.
Mm-hmm.
So really engage them in that competitive way. Oh, I love that. So you measure it through your department scorecards.
Yes. Yes. And it's hard. I mean, it's hard to draw a direct line to the number of times we manage something up to our organizational growth,
Uh-huh.
but having that word of mouth, especially from our employees who are promoting and proud of what we offer, I truly believe has a big impact on our growth.
That is cool. Well, yeah, they're walking billboards, right? I
Absolutely.
mean, I know I can remember from my days as an executive we were, sit down as a team and pay the monthly bills, how much billboards cost.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and it's like, gosh, can we find a way to not have these things? I mean, insane. And they do have their place in the world, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
But your employees make a way bigger difference.
Oh,
Way,
yeah.
way, 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 way bigger difference. So, did you experience any negativity? Did you have people when you train or when you train annually to managing up that say, I'm not drinking that Kool-Aid, forget it, not doing it.
I don't know about negativity. We had more of the having to work on how it connects to what I do. Kind of more that doesn't apply to me. I can't make an impact on that. So what we did initially, and then what we try to do with our refreshes, is to give examples of what managing up means here at Gunderson Boscoville. So it doesn't just mean I'm handing this patient off to the next department. I mean, that's a huge part of it, absolutely. But there's more to it than that part. It's the posting open jobs or sharing those posts on Facebook. It's talking to your neighbors, talking to your friends about what we offer here,
Mhm.
having that engagement in the community too. Managing up the organization as a whole is a big part of it too. So I think it was more just connecting with how everybody really can impact that, and it's absolutely possible.
Sure, absolutely. And that's leadership, right?
Mhm.
Leaders know their people. And if you take the time to really connect the dots for your employees on, this is your purpose. This org goal might seem out of reach to you, but what can you do? And it's nothing is ever too small.
Right.
Everything is a big deal because you're all doing it together.
Mhm.
Genius! You're a genius. Is there anything that you want to add?
I think just a reminder that our employees really are those walking, talking billboards, and they are the best billboards we can possibly get. So having them have that confidence in each other and the organization, and have them um, powered with the right tools, like managing up, and the examples of how to do that is just an awesome way to get that word out into the communities.
Cool. So, everyone on Fans of the Framework can see how your organization took managing up and made it so much more than bedside
Mhm.
handoffs or phone etiquette handoffs
Mhm.
or speaking highly of a physician when you're registering a patient. You went cray cray with it, and that is what we have always loved about our partners is they take what we do and just make it all that much better. So all of you could have what Miss Kelsey has. Go to our website, www.capstoneleadership.net. Scroll two-thirds of the way down on the homepage. There's a giant Just Start button, and it's called the Just Start Solutions for Positive Patient and Employee Communication because it improves both, really. And we'd love to see you there. We'd love to talk to you about what your specific needs are. Well, thank you, Mike Kelsey. It was nice to see you.
Absolutely. Nice to see you too, and happy to be here.
Yes, say hi to everyone there
I sure will.
in the wild turkey capital of the country.
It's
Bye.
turkey season.
Yeah, hey.